Hello, welcome to Life in Diaspora on CBI Community Network. My name is Lanre Omotosho. I've talked about vision, I've talked about mission, I've talked about, having the knowledge of where you are going. People often sell everything that they have because they want to travel. Like I said in my last episode, it's not bad, it's an investment. And it will be a gainful investment, in actual fact. But in this series that I'm bringing you every week, I am sharing with you some of the things that will make you successful in your desire, in your ambition. In this episode, I want to talk about your expectations. Your expectations depend so much on your plan, because sometimes we have higher, bigger, even mega expectations. But the way we plan it really matters. Accomplishing your goal or your plan to arrive at your expectation depends on how you program yourself. Don't let your expectations fool you. Don't have unrealistic expectations. Set a limit to your expectation. You can have expectations to succeed. You can have expectations to break through, to make it, to excel. Those are good expectations. But don't over expect that things will work the way you think. In most cases, in fact, in 90% of the time, it doesn't work that way. So set expectations that are realistic. Don't go and loan money and tell them you will pay them next month. It doesn't work that way. Don't go and put your family, the rest of your family you are leaving behind to travel abroad, don't put them in trouble, financial crisis, after you have left. Thinking that the money you loaned, the land you sold, the house you sold, the property that belongs to the whole family, you sold it or you want to sell it because you want to travel out, thinking that in another 1 year you will build another house, you buy another car, you will give them heaven and earth. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. So be careful of what expectations you set for yourself. It's very important. It will help you to maintain a good health, because when you set unrealistic expectation and then when you get to your new home, your new country, and things don't work that way, one, you put yourself in a serious health issue, unwarranted anxiety, high blood pressure, and other emotional stressor. Some people, when their expectations don't work the way they thought, they get into that serious health problem that they deal with for the rest of their lives. They put their family back home in a deplorable situation, in a miserable situation. So set realistic expectations. Set realistic expectations. Expectations that even when you get disappointed, you still moving on. You still have the hope that your expectations will work right for you. So have a good plan for yourself and set your expectation within the limit of what you can bear, what you can cope with if things don't work that way. Accomplishing a goal abroad is 50-50. It's 50-50 because this is a place where, number one, you don't even know your way. You don't know how to navigate it. Number two, you don't have anybody that is planted there to support you or assist you. And this is a place where you didn't grow up there. So you don't know what works, what doesn't work. And if you do know all of this, you don't even know if you have the strength to navigate it. So acculturation by itself is a school. So you have to learn it, how to gradually transition from your original self to your new country's way of life. So make sure that your expectations are not bigger than you can actualize or realize. Another thing is, my friend, have a plan B. Have a plan B. You develop plan A, and your plan A is, I'm traveling abroad, I have energy, I have good health, I have knowledge of where I'm going, I've developed a vision, I have a mission, I have goals, I have my plan. That is your primary plan, an objective. But in case your plan does not work out on time, have a plan B. A friend of mine, for 6 years, he was visiting different embassies to travel out, and they were rejecting his visa application. But he didn't stop what he was doing back home. So within the span of 6 years, that he was struggling with, planning his travel process and all that. This guy started a school. He knew he wanted to travel out. He knew that once he travels out, it will take him some time to come back home. But yet, he continued to have a plan B. He started the school as his plan B, just in case it doesn't work out. Don't be on the same spot. Don't get stuck on your ambition to travel out. See what you can do even at home. So this guy started this school, and then he was nurturing the school, and the school was getting on the ground. He hired a good administrator, and then we were working it together. So when eventually he traveled out, his primary assignment is to pump money into that school to make it a first-class school. I don't want to mention the name of the school. Today, that school in Nigeria has become an international school. In fact, today he has an exchange program between his school and his school children and the school system in his diaspora country. So have a plan B is what I want to advise you today. I think you have learned one other thing on this episode. Please subscribe to this channel so you can have access to my videos anytime I release one. Again, I will see you in another episode, and until then, thank you.